Hi everyone, it's Anne. Today we're diving into the world of business structures for contractors. We'll be comparing sole proprietorships and LLCs to help you decide which is the best fit for you. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with the good old sole proprietorship. Now this structure is about as straightforward as it gets, which is a major plus for many contractors, especially those just starting out. Think of it like this. With a sole proprietorship, you and your business are basically two sides of the same coin. Legally speaking, you're a single entity. That means no separate business taxes to worry about. All your income and expenses go right on your personal tax return. And speaking of easy, setting up a sole proprietorship is usually a piece of cake. In most cases, all it takes is a simple business license, and voila, you're in business. No mountains of paperwork, no complicated legal hoops to jump through. This simplicity can be a huge time saver, allowing you to focus on what you do best: building, creating, and delivering those amazing contracting services. Plus, with you as the sole decision maker, you've got the freedom and flexibility to run your business exactly how you want. But there are some trade-offs to consider. The biggest one is personal liability. Remember how we talked about you and your business being one entity? Well, that means you're personally on the hook for all your business debts and obligations. So, if things go south, let's say there's an accident on a job site, you could be held personally responsible. That means your personal assets, like your home, car, savings, everything is potentially at risk. Now, don't let that scare you off completely. We're just laying out all the facts here. For some contractors, especially those with minimal risk factors, the simplicity and affordability of a sole proprietorship might outweigh the liability concerns. But for others, it might be time to consider our next contender, the Limited Liability Company, or LLC. Okay, so we've covered the simplicity of a sole proprietorship. Now let's step it up a notch and talk about the LLC, a structure that offers more protection and flexibility as your business grows. The biggest advantage of an LLC is right in the name, limited liability. This means that the LLC is considered a separate legal entity from you, the owner. In a nutshell, it's like your business has its own suit of armor, shielding your personal assets from business debts and lawsuits. So, even in the unfortunate event of a legal issue or financial trouble, your personal belongings are generally safe and sound. Now, that peace of mind alone can be priceless. Plus, forming an LLC often gives your business a more professional image, which can be a real game changer when you're trying to attract clients and build trust. Another perk of an LLC is the flexibility it offers when it comes to taxes. You can choose to be taxed as a sole proprietorship, which is what we talked about earlier, or you can opt for what's called pass-through taxation. This means the profits and losses of your business are passed through to your personal income tax return, avoiding the dreaded double taxation that corporations sometimes face. Pretty cool, right? But of course, no business structure is perfect. Setting up and maintaining an LLC usually involves a bit more paperwork and often comes with higher startup costs compared to a sole proprietorship. Think annual fees and maybe even some professional help to get the ball rolling. You'll also need to keep your business and personal finances separate, which means setting up a dedicated business bank account and keeping meticulous records. But trust me, the added protection and credibility that an LLC provides can be well worth the extra effort. So, which is best for you? If you're just starting out and want to keep things simple, go with a sole proprietorship. But if you want liability protection, better tax options, and a more professional image, an LLC or incorporation in Canada is the way to go. Ultimately, the best structure for your contracting business depends on your individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and long-term goals. It's always a good idea to do your research, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe even chat with a business advisor or legal professional to get personalized advice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips.